Hey guys, Jennifer Turner and here again with EduSeeds Toolbox, and today I'm going to show you guys another one of my absolute favorite Google extensions for using with Google Sheets. This one is called Mail Merge, and it seems like a pretty simple thing. It's a mail merge, but I actually use this one all the time, and I'm going to show you a couple of ways that I do that. So I'm talking specifically if you just go to your search engine, type Google Marketplace Mail Merge Sheets, you're looking for this one. It's Mail Merge Google Workspace, and it looks like this. It's got like a little thing. It's by Quick Lucian. That's what we're looking for, and that's what I'm talking about today. So in my my video about doing copy down, which is another one of my favorite Google extensions, I created this Google form that came to this sheet, and the secretaries, all they plug in is a student ID number. And then the copy down formula brings in all the personal information and adds up how much students owe for temporary IDs. And all of that is copy down. If you want to see that one, just check out my video on copy down. Well, I merge this and also include the mail merge whenever I do this. And what it does is if you go to your extensions once you've installed it, and you come to mail merge and you hit start, it allows you to program a mail merge from this spreadsheet that you have created using a Google form and copy down. And it's super cool what you can do, because you can either create an email that goes out, or you can create a letter that you're then going to print, or maybe a document that you're going to print from the spreadsheet. You don't have to use Google Forms when you use Mail Merge. You just have to have a spreadsheet, a Google Sheet, to use Mail Merge. So what you do is you open it up, and if you're going to do emails, which is what I do the vast majority of the time, you're first going to decide what email address you want it to come from. You'll see here I've got my EduSeeds Toolbox one is going to come from, but you may have multiple email addresses. Maybe this one's going to come from your personal because you're doing it for something you're doing for volunteer work, like with Scouts or something like that. Or maybe it's going to come from your work email. You're just going to pick which one. You get to decide what the name is that it's going to come from in the email address. Like on the in your inbox, it says like Jennifer Turner email. You get to decide that. And then you can decide who you're going to send it to. You can either merge it from something in the spreadsheet. Like for instance, I'm going to merge it from the column called parent email address. Or you can send it to always send it to the same person. So maybe you fill out a Google form, and then you're automatically going to send a person and saying, hey, somebody submitted and requested this. You can do that. I'm going to do merge from. Then you can have multiple templates programmed, and so you can pick and choose what you want. If you have templates programmed, they're going to show up here. If not, then you just hit new, and we're going to do, and you can call it whatever you want to call it. Okay. And then you type your text, and you can actually do mail merge. So parent or guardian of this student, your child requested a temporary ID today. Or she owes, and this isn't what I say, I'm making up those files, and we're gonna say owes for temporary IDs please send your child with cash or pay online here. And then you might add in, clicking buttons I don't need to, link. And then you might come here and add a link to, and it's going to obviously be a real link, but you can add the link, and then it's going to send. Okay. So then, and you can add as many things as you want. I have one of these that does for your student was tardy today, and I have the timestamp. Your student was tardy at this time, because we do that in the moment when the kid is tardy. You might include information like if it's about assessments, your child will be taking a TELPAS test next week, here's the date and time, and then you customize it for when that child is actually scheduled to test. So I use this for a lot. I actually email my middle school students exactly when they're taking their state assessments. I also use it when I plan field day for the whole school, and I email the students and say, you're going to go here first, then here, and then here based on what you signed up for. And so they have their personal schedule for field day. So you can use it for anything where you want to send a personalized information out to students or parents or staff. Like, here's what you have to do on STAR, and it's going to the staff, to the staffer. So super cool what you can add in. Your only limit is, can you get it into a spreadsheet? If you can get it into a spreadsheet, you can personalize anything, and you can also do it as a letter. So I'm going to click save. So now I have that one as a template. I could have another template for this. There's no limit on the number of templates that you can have for one spreadsheet. And then over here, you're going to, whatever the subject is, okay. And then this is what I think is really cool, because this spreadsheet is actually linked to a Google form. And so if your spreadsheet is being created from a Google form, you can tell it to send the email automatically. So, and that's what I have it set up on my campus. So when one of my secretaries enters that a student picked up a temporary ID, it automatically copies down the formula, pulls in the parent email address, pulls in whatever here, and then it also automatically sends that parent an email letting them know with the link of how to play. Now, all of these are going to come from my email address. But I don't want all of these parents emailing me back asking questions about these ID finds, because I don't have the answers. I don't run this program. I just do the tech support for the people who do. So this reply to is pretty cool. So right here, you can either, they reply to a same person. So if you have one secretary running it, one staff member running it, you can put it here. Or you can merge from something, and it's maybe based on grade level, which I set up in the copy down for it. Based on the grade level, it pulls in the secretary's email address. And then when the parent sends, let me see if let me move it. When the parent gets this email, if they just hit reply, it's only going to go back to that grade level secretary. I will get it if they hit reply all, but super cool thing there. Then if you're doing it manually, you can hit merge emails. It's going to go through and look, and it will tell you if there are any. So for instance, here the parent has an NA, and so it cannot do it. I have to go fix that. But if every email address is there and it's good, then it will let me fix it. You can also send a text, so you can send it and it will come to you, and you can look at it and make sure all your formatting looks good and it's the way you want it before you send it. Or you can merge it to drafts, and it will put it in the draft inbox of your Google email. So downside of this is that you have to have a Google email that it's coming from, but that way then it creates the personalized draft, and you can go through and send them one at a time if, for instance, you want to do that. I don't ever merge to drafts. I either send a text and manually send them all at one time, or I have it on the Google form and it automatically sends when the form comes in. And then it's the same way if you want to create it says letters, but this is anytime you want to create a document that you are going to print yourself, or you are going to manually download as a PDF and attach and email yourself. This is not, it's doing it all for you. It's not totally automated. It's when you want to document, and it's the same way. You just answer this. You could tell it to automatically create a form every time that you do this. And you can send the new file as a PDF attachment. I mean, like, you can do all kinds of cool things, which is why I absolutely love, oops, let me come over here and do nothing. I clicked the button and now it doesn't like me. So, this is why I absolutely love mail merge. So if you want to know more about mail merge, drop me a comment. If you've got ideas on how you might use this in your work, let me know. I would love to know. I might want to steal your ideas and use them for myself. And if you have questions about anything else having to do with spreadsheets, whether that's Google Sheets or Excel, please drop me a comment. I would love to create a little video showing you how to use it as an educator. Thanks, guys. Bye.